just like at best time to get that book check, you feel me? Just stay real to yourself, stay consistent. That's what I tell all my niggas on the daily, like, yeah. It ain't hard to reach the top, it's just how to stay up. Shit, I done failed plenty times and then got back up. Been making moves with a purpose and hold my luck. Right now we caught up in that trap, but we won't get stuck. I know some niggas ain't gon' last, but that won't be us. Before I'm broke, give me 3 jobs and I won't quit one. 2 things I never did was hating, I don't give up.
What up? It's another episode of Fresh Squeeze with your boy Real Deal, J10K, we holding it down. Today we got a guest, a young entrepreneur and aspiring fashion designer, you know what I'm saying? My boy Seth, Alston.
But for that, bitch, I need 20 G's. Smoking on the chop with the top down. I'm coolin', I'm feeling alive. Don't be calling my phone, trying to kill my vibe. Bitch, I work too hard to get this flop. I'm feeling good today. I don't want no drama.
One of your more popular hustles I know at the time was Forex, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're gonna have to touch into that one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seth, for people who don't know, Seth had the whole city on Forex. Every time I log in Snap, I'm like, nah, he got another nigga and shit.
Oh, yeah. She was jumping. But, you know, Forex, you know, it's just trading the foreign exchange market. But, like, what do you want to know, like, more about it?
I guess, so, like, I always seen it and I always wonder, like, were you actually making money off of the trading from it, like trading the currencies, or were you like, was it just business, recruiting people?
Yeah, so I mean, I really took advantage more of the business part, recruiting people, because you can get paid residual income, which is like anywhere from, you know, $500 to $20,000, you know. Yeah. So the more people you had, you know, the more residual income you would make. So that's where I really seen the money at. You know, but yeah, I did make a couple $100 off of trading and stuff, but that takes time, like hella time to really learn that skill. But, you know, once you get it down, you can make bread for real, for real.
How did you learn about it? Like, what put you on?
Shit, I mean, I knew about it like freshman year of college, bro. Like the first time I really wasn't engaged with it, and you really got to be engaged with it and really like learn the skill and learn everything about the business so you can take advantage of everything and actually make money. A lot of people just jump in and they think they're gonna make money the first 30 days. It don't work like that. Mm-hmm. It's like anything, you know. But yeah, just like freshman year, you know, I just learned about it then. And then it came around like last year or 2 years ago, whenever that time was, you know, and I really took advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. What is it? Like, is it, I know it's trading money, but like, can you kind of break it down, sum it up a little bit?
Yeah, so say, you know, us three right here, we take a trip to China. All right, so we got the U.S. dollar, and then they got their currency, which is JPY, the Japanese yen. So say we take like $5,000 over there, and then once we get there, we go to their bank or whatever, and we trade our U.S. dollar in for the Japanese yen. So in exchange, we're gonna get, let's say, $10,000 of the JPY, the Japanese yen. So that's basically what we're doing, but you know, online and with markets and a whole bunch of other stuff that looks like rocket science, but it's not.
That makes sense.
That's crazy. Were you kind of skeptical about it when you first learned about it? Like, did it take seeing some numbers at first?
Yeah, definitely at first, because you know, there's a mentor, you know, and you're their mentee. You know, that was kind of weird. You know, some dude I don't even know texting me from wherever the hell he live at. You know, telling me to pay $200 to sign up for this thing. You know, you can make money off of your phone. So it was really foreign. I didn't really know what it was. I was like, I was definitely one of them guys that was skeptical at first, but you know, later on it worked out.
So did you have niggas mad at you? Because I know there's a lot of niggas expecting some bread, like off the jump with that.
Yeah, I did. You know, I got a lot of hate from it too. Yeah, bro. Everybody, I mean, not everybody, but you know, a handful of people were getting mad at me and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I just tell them one thing, because I know, like, set aside from friendship and business, like, you in my business, bro. I'm a business, like, I'm treating this like business, bro. I'm sorry, like, if you don't put in the work or say what I say, you know, I'm not trying to be your dictator or say you got to do this, you got to do that. But when it comes time about some money, bro, I'm being serious. I want you to make some money, but if you're not going to, you know, put your effort in, then it sucks.
If you're going to do it your own way, you can't be mad when the shit don't work out, you know, when you got somebody leading the way. I feel that, dang. That's crazy.
What was like the grind for that like? So if you wanted to jump into that, like how long did you have to spend a day doing it or trading, or was it like a morning thing?
Yeah, so like there was like, we had like a Telegram group chat, and there would be certain times there would be like a Zoom meeting. Say we have a Zoom meeting for just like market analysis. That's one of the things we had, and that's just going in there and knowing what you're looking at on the chart. And somebody that's already good, making decent money with it, will be explaining it because they're the ones making the money. You know what I'm saying? Or if it was like a business call, it'd be, and the business side is like recruiting people or something, and that'll be at like, you know, let's just say for example 1 o'clock. It'll probably be like somebody like T Fade, that was a dude that was pretty good, or like Adrian, that was a dude that was pretty good too. And they just be explaining like how to like build relationships and network, and that was actually good information from those people because they got hella business. Like T Fade, he got a credit business and all this other stuff. So, you know, those are good networks to have, and just hearing the information from them, and I just started running with it. I took off with it because I was really serious. I was really trying to make some bread with it.
So I know you got your clothing brand. What got you into that? Hey, for people who don't know, this is my boy's hoodie. You feel what I'm saying? This motherfucker hard. What got you into the clothing?
Really, it was just me just wanting to, you know, get another side hustle and eventually turn it into a little business. So I was just at my girl's crib one night, and I was just thinking to myself, you know, I really like clothes, so let me try to make my own thing, you know. And people in the city were already doing it too, so I was like, maybe this could really work for me if I really put my all into it.
Was it hard?
I mean, at first it was, and it still is, because I don't know every single thing about it, but I'm learning every day, really. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Shit, you
How long has it been going? Like, when did you actually, like, you said, you know, you just whatever started at first, but like, how long has it actually been going? You know, you said it's a business and whatnot.
Yeah, so it's actually been going on for about, I say like 2 years or 2.5 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Like the first year or so, you know, I really didn't know too much. You know, I was just dibbling dabbling. I didn't know who to hit up for designs. I didn't know how to make a design. I didn't know how to get a damn t-shirt and do all this and that. So, you know, it really took a minute. But, you know, I just kept at it, and it is.
And I know that shit's gotta be discouraging. Like, just every time you felt like you learned something, realizing that there was like 10 more motherfuckers. Yeah. What helped you keep your head up?
You know, just overcoming obstacles. You know, there's obstacles in everybody's life, you know, so if you run into something, you just can't fail. You know, if you watch videos or business videos or anything, you know, them people that are successful definitely have failed and overcame those
That
failures.
was gonna be my next question though. Like, how did you learn? Like, because it sounds like you taught yourself all that shit, and I know that could be kind of hard. Like that'd be a lot of people's biggest setback is a lack of knowledge, not knowing how to do it.
I mean, what do you mean when you say like taught yourself? Like taught myself the clothing?
Just kind of like the whole game, like, cause you were breaking this down to me, so like you was explaining fabrics, you feel me? You was talking to me about how you be getting it shipped in, all this other shit. You telling me stuff I wouldn't even thought about. You feel what I'm saying? So
so basically, you know, I got my boy Christian, and he had put me on to like a whole bunch of other business entrepreneurial things. And some of those same like mechanics or techniques you want to say, they transfer into the clothing business, like who to hit up and who to talk to and things like that. You know, and then YouTube is a big deal too. So I really just put in them hours on YouTube, and it, you know, expanded my knowledge.
Yeah, damn. Hey, salute to you, cause it looks like from my perspective, it looks like you really doing it. That shit looks complicated too.
I mean, that's everything at first, but it's not really complicated. But you know, you just got to put in the work and the time. That's really all I can say about that.
Yeah, I feel like a big takeaway from that, just from how you described going about it and whatnot, is just if you got the will to do something, then you can just make it happen.
Yeah, you can make it.
Just start, try it, and then see where it takes you. It's that easy.
You was explaining the damn car rentals to me.
Yeah, so it's like Inferior Vibes. It's just not like a clothing brand. I mean, it's a clothing brand, of course, but like I want to make it, you know, a brand. Like I am the brand and everything, so I want to start other things and other side hustles and other businesses. So yeah, the car rentals is something that's gonna come in the near future. I really just want to graduate first before I really take that next step, because I have to do with a lot of finances and credit and stuff like that too. But I did it this last summer, and it went pretty good. But it will be called Inferior Rentals. Basically, there's this app called Turo, and people will go on Turo, and you can put your car on there, list it on there for, I guess it'll say like, I don't know, depending on what car it is, it'll already have like a listing price, but you can go in and say like you want to rent it out for $50 a day. They got a little extra charges and fees. So say, you know, for example, last summer I went to, the person that rented my car went to Arizona. Then there's like a a set mileage for that person to travel to Arizona and back, and then they get like an extra 50 miles to do whatever they want to do while they're there.
Okay.
But say they go over that mileage, the Turo app will actually charge them, more money for the trip, so you would get that extra little cut off the top, if they went over their certain mileage.
That's fire.
But yeah, there's other little things in it like that too. But I really just want to expand like the Turo and have like a whole fleet of cars, that's linked to Inferior Rentals.
That's hard. Speaking of that, like, explain your brand to me. Just the whole, like, what does it mean? Inferior Vibes, Inferior.
How'd you come up with the name? All that?
Yeah. Okay, so how I came up with the name, I was just brainstorming at my girl's crib, like I said, and I had stumbled over, a lot of names, and it just didn't happen like that night.
Yeah.
I had thought of it that night, but then I came back to it, switched it up, came back to it. But I really wanted something to stick and something that, provide that value to the customers and myself at the same time.
Sure. So
the inferior part came from like, inferior really means like underneath or below or not as good as. So inferior to me means, I'm inferior to the most superior people. The most superior people could be like somebody that's rich or somebody that was silver spoon or somebody that already has that, But most of my friends and most of the people that I know are inferior. They didn't have that growing up, or they didn't have, clothes or shoes, or, they didn't look the best in school, and that was me. In the vibe part, it's just you in your own world, man, just grinding, just trying to get to the bag, just vibing with your bros, and, that's what it is.
That's hard. That's really hard.
That's real shit.
Yeah. That's for real. Like, I see, did you have any influences when you were designing your hoodie or just designing any of your clothes?
When it comes to like influencers, I really don't look up to too many people in the clothing world, but influencers, I say like Kanye, A$AP Rocky, really.
Okay.
He's in my eyes, A$AP Rocky's the king of streetwear for real. He did it first.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler the Creator, just because I grew up, skateboarding and stuff like that, but. Yeah, I say them three.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's crazy. And you kind of mentioned school a little bit, so I mean, so you are still in school?
Yeah. I'm going to school for kinesiology and focusing on sports management.
Yeah, that's wow. I couldn't say that. But shit, I mean, so you going to school? You got work, you got the other businesses that all kind of like what? How's managing that? Like, how you go about that?
Yeah,
like, what's
for real.
that?
Because I know you be tired. Like, do you be sleeping?
Man, shit. For real.
But I mean, before like this moment right here, I was playing football at Washburn too, so that's another thing I had going on too, and that's like another job, bro.
Yeah, whole nother.
So like at that point, it was really tough. Like I was telling like my teammates and stuff, I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I'm doing this, bro. I'm just here. But like managing it, it's just like being on a schedule, and I still gotta tighten up my schedule, and I got other responsibilities I gotta deal with and pay for it too. So it is tough, but at the same time, I'm just seeing the end goal.
For sure.
And what I respect about you, fam, is you're really grinding. You know what I'm saying? I just had we just had my boy APG Day on the podcast, and me and Day was kind of touching base on this. Like, bro, you don't have to be like, you feel me, selling drugs or doing any of that to be grinding. Like everything you're doing. All them different hustles you got, you're making money 4 or 5 different ways. It's all legal. Like you're putting time, dedication into it. That's the same kind of grind as somebody who's out there. You feel me? Living a different kind of lifestyle. Like it's just as respectable. So for that, I salute to you, bro. Gotta give flowers when it's due. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. You're really doing your thing.
Yeah, shit.
Fuck, I had another question and the weed got me.
Shit, what are you trying to like? What's your plans looking like? Where are you trying to go like soon? What do you think? I don't know. Shit.
I mean, next, like with the clothing, I really just want to market it better, expand that, start really being a director of my own stuff, because I feel like short films and things take this generation, a long way. They're really like into the lifestyle part of things too. Yeah. And then, just finish out school, graduate there, maybe go for a master's, maybe not. You know, I'm really tired of school, but that's how it is.
Do you ever, speaking on that, like as a college student, do you ever be feeling like it's a waste sometimes, or like it's just not worth it?
Definitely just being an entrepreneur, bro, because, you know, that's all on my social media. You know, people that didn't go to school or quit their 9 to 5 to pick up this thing or that thing, you know, and they just made it a different way. And it's definitely not for everybody, but, you know, if you got somebody that you really want to get that for or do it for yourself, definitely do it.
That's hard. That's hard. I don't know. I struggled a lot when I was in college. Like, I had good grades and everything. My transcript still say 3.75, but that shit just seemed like I was wasting time, really.
It is.
I felt like I didn't need it to get to my own hustle, and I don't know. That was just my perspective on it, though.
Yeah, you don't, but you got to be willing to put in the work and the hours to get what you want to do, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because school, you're going to be in there.
Gonna be in there like a motherfucker, boy.
No shortcuts.
For real.
What would you say to someone, you know, who's gonna watch this and now, you know, they might like, oh, like that's kind of dope. I might want to start a clothing brand or something. Like I might want to make some t-shirts or something.
I say definitely, bro, or sis, you know, just jump in it, you know, and definitely do your research. You know, YouTube's the God Almighty of that. And, you know, you can hit me up, ask me for, you know, advice or questions or whatever you need. I'm here for you, too.
Yeah.
And another thing, you know, anything's possible. Don't get discouraged because there's going to be people that are in a better place than you are now or, you know, got better clothes or fabrics than you got, too. But, you know, it all comes with knowledge and just sticking to it, you know.
You said better fabric. So, like, when you're designing your clothes, do you be, like, paying attention? Like, you be... Like,
yeah. You got to. So, like, this right here, this is probably, like... I say like 300 GSM. GSM is just another word for like ounces in like the U.S. language or whatever. But in Pakistan, you got to know how they talk and stuff too. So because they're really like in the clothing industry, so you really want to be, you know, saying the right language and stuff too. But you know, like this right here, this is a French terry cotton fabric. It's real soft. It feels heavyweight just because it's a higher like it's like a higher weight. You know, like the GSM is higher, but it's real soft on the inside. You know, it's I say it's like slim fit. You know, and I did the little taper at the bottom myself too.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
as a consumer, I could say I like this because I could tell like there's high quality in it. You feel me? Some people will come out with like a print tee and have that motherfucker for $40. Like, bro, come on! I know how you made that. Like, please don't charge me that much.
You gotta put in like every I'm gonna say this a lot. You gotta put in the time, bro, to like really do your research and do your due diligence. If you're gonna be, you know, trying to put high prices on things and sell people some BS.
And then for, you know, people, you know, they watching, Dylan got someone, you got someone, you know, pieces hard too. What they feel, you know, they want to look or browse or cop some or their website, Instagram, you know, whatever.
So like the IG is called Inferior_Vibes. The website should be right here. No, I'm just kidding.
It will be.
Website's www.inferiorvibes.com. You know, you can go on there. I think there's a couple hoodies left, but they probably like limited sizes. The next drop will be like a little summer drop. I'll have some tees, maybe some trucker hats, and some shorts for sure.
You know the date on that?
I don't know the date on it. I want to say a date, but I really can't say it right here.
Nah, hell yeah, no, for sure. Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, like, do you treat like the fashion game and clothing like a business? Like, do you start an LLC for that, or
yeah.
You do all that?
Yeah. So you kind of have to if you really want to make, you know, real money with it. I mean, you can still make money, you know, just selling it in the streets or whatever. But if you want to, you know, really profit off of your business and know the numbers and break down really what you're making at the end of the year, you want to do that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's hard.
Did you have to YouTube that?
Yeah, definitely. Everything I say or done it's been YouTube.
Nah,
YouTube, bro.
But we really do live in like an age of information. Like anything you want to find out, like
on there,
just sit on there. we got like current events like going on. So there was just that shooting in Buffalo. Like, would you ever base your clothing brand off of like anything that's going on? Or I guess what I'm asking is like, would you drop a Black Lives Matter collection, or would you do like something along those lines?
I mean, first of all, my condolences go out to those people. For sure. I was in that, but I would in a way, but it probably wouldn't say like Black Lives Matter all over the shirt. It'd be something along the lines of like Inferior Vibes, and I might say like the wording might.
Why wouldn't you want to make it? Why wouldn't you just put? I'm just curious. Why wouldn't you put Black Lives Matter on there though?
Just because I don't want to get too political, and
okay.
I want my audience to be from every race. I don't want one person just to be like, oh, he don't mess with our culture, oh, he don't mess with this. At the end of the day, same as a Mexican person or a white person, they could be inferior to. Not everybody is that upper class, high echelon.
For sure. How many hustles you got? Is it just the is it mainly them three? The car, the clothes, and Forex?
I really dropped the Forex. I don't even do that no more. Just investing in crypto and regular stocks, but
how the hell did you learn about crypto, bro? I be trying to learn about crypto, but everybody takes like a different approach, and then I don't be, niggas be capping on social media, so I don't know who really be, you feel me, knowing, and I can't take people's advice.
Like, bro, that shit, it's so like controlled by the media sometimes, and like say if Elon Musk say something about like a certain coin, bro, it's gonna shoot up. So you gotta have your coins in there. You gotta go in. But crypto is
isn't the
really
window
crazy.
Small though? Like I know people be up like in the middle of the night, like setting alarms for trades and investing in it.
Yeah, it is real small because it moves like so drastic. Like Bitcoin, for example, was at like 60-something K like a couple months ago. Then it dropped down to 30K. But that 30K drop, it might have been over a month, but in a night it could have dropped down to 40K. You just lost some bands if you had quite a few in there.
Sheesh. So when you if you seen a drop like that, are you pulling your money out instantly, or are you gonna try and wait it out?
Yeah, it depends on what coin it is too and how much I got in there. But if it's Bitcoin, I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm gonna just keep it in there, let it ride, because the way we're going, as a society and the culture, just the world in general, it's just going towards more, that type of way. So
then what is like Bitcoin for somebody who doesn't really know what it is? Like I feel like a lot of people have heard of it, and it's a household term, but people don't really know what it is.
So I really don't know the true definition, but to sum it up, Bitcoin is basically like a currency, just like the US dollar. It is decentralized, so it's like, through the web or wherever, it's in the air. You just go, buy it with your US dollar, and you'll get back a crypto. You won't even get back the coin, because the whole coin is whatever it's worth now. So say if Bitcoin's price is at 30,000 right now, you'll get an actual Bitcoin. If you have $30,000 of Bitcoin, you'll actually get the crypto coin sent to you. But I can't even really
in the mail.
Yeah.
No shit, they mail you Bitcoin.
Yeah, and they got Bitcoin ATMs now too, so you can go to the ATM.
I'm pretty sure there's one at that smoke store down the street.
Yeah.
So if a FedEx nigga knows you got some Bitcoin in the mail, he can come up 40 bands that quick.
That's with anything though.
I don't know if they send it through the mail, but I don't know. But yeah,
that's crazy.
People got they crypto stored on USBs, and they take the USB in their pocket, bro, and buy shit with it.
That's crazy.
Do you have any music influences? I just want to know who your top 5 artists are.
I don't even know myself who my top 5 artists is. Like today, we say today or all around today.
Yeah, today.
Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough because I really listen to everything. I really can't say a top 5 because I listen to everything, bro.
Do you feel like hip hop, or not even hip hop, now, but any type of genre really influences what people are wearing nowadays? Or
definitely, I say Gunna and them, they really influence what people wear nowadays. Young Thug, Not too much of Lil Baby, but you know his like D-boy style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely influences people. You know, and rap's so big today, so it's gonna have some impact on you.
Yeah. Shit. So do you be like seeing like? Do you ever like be seeing certain situations and be like, oh, my clothes could like look good here, or be like, you feel
I feel like my clothes would really look like not really look good, but they would look good on a certain type of person. Say for example, like a skater or somebody that's in the club. You know, I feel like those type of people would look good in my clothing, or somebody that's going for like a Kanye look. You know, someone like that. Because a lot of my stuff it'll be like oversized, or you know, it's just like. It's not like a Nike or something, you know. It's a little different.
For sure.
Did you know once you kind of just started drawing up sketches or whatever? Did you kind of know that's the style? Like, was that automatic, or were you like kind of formal with it for a second?
Yeah. At first it would look real simple, real formal. At first, I was like, oh man, it's just like regular clothing. But then you know, I'm still working on building like that person like that should look like. You know, is wearing my clothes, and that stuff just comes from like the ads and Facebook and just people who follow me. But it's building up to like, you know, that certain look.
When you was talking about you know, the multiple things you've done, you know, we was talking about school, you know, sports, business, whatnot. You said you played football for a little bit. What made you stop doing that, or how that was sort of that?
Shoot. While I got there I got to Washburn from Fort Scott. I actually got there in the summer, and then you know I was just working my way up to a scholarship because I wasn't getting a scholarship at first. And I was doing pretty good. I played defense at first, and then I switched to offense, and then that's when I really started going crazy. Is when I went back to offense because I played receiver my whole life. You know, and then it just got crazy when COVID happened. I'd say like the classes were hybrid, so they were in person and online. So I had about like 2 or 3 classes. I ended up having like bad grades, and I had like a D or a F in like 2 of them. And then the other one was like borderline C. And then I had 2 in-person classes that I was going to. But those like 2 to 3 classes were in the morning, and at the time we were like in the new facility in the indoor, and it was like 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. bro, and I had classes like for those classes, and they were all
know that shit's hard.
And I was like, oh shit, bro. Like I had no idea, bro, that shit was even happening because it was hybrid, bro. And that shit was just throwing it all off. And at the end of the day, I mean, yes, I would love to go back and play football if I could, but I just had a lot of responsibilities I had.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no. And what are you talking about? I gotta get up at 8 a.m. and hit a nigga.
Go to class.
No, sir. They go to class or after I just hit a nigga.
Man.
Oh man,
then you got film sessions, then you got walk through, then you got everything else. But
you gotta know that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
that's tough. Well, y'all probably have seen it on the promotions and the advertisement, but my boy Seth is gonna give away. What you gonna give away?
Shoot, it'll probably be a t-shirt or maybe one of these hoodies. Or jackets down the line. 1 piece of merch to anybody who likes, comments, and subscribes. Make sure you do it. You know what I'm saying? Get you a free hoodie. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be seeing me rock mine. It's really dope, really comfortable. It's another Fresh Squeeze episode. Boy Seth, appreciate you coming. Yeah, thanks,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure.
We out of here, man. Well, here's the problem. So, we really already recorded this. We did a whole 45-minute one of us, like, talking about a whole bunch of shit in depth, and I accidentally deleted that motherfucker. Yeah, bro.
Motherfucker's like, are you sure?
niggas stupid.
Oh, my God, yeah.